good stuff out here. Like check it out.
Just came up out the bando, flipping slow. I be like, no. Got a couple.
All right, we on another episode of Pink Confinement. Today we in Jacksonville, Florida with the lovely Miss Tarshea. How it's going?
It's going good, girl.
Okay.
You hear me?
Okay.
Life after the balls is something
okay.
serious for me, man.
Okay.
I'm grateful.
All right.
Thank you for this opportunity to do
Oh,
this.
no, thank you for letting me come into your home, you know what I'm saying, to talk with you, you know what I'm saying, let the people know you, your story, you know what I'm saying, and let them know that even after being locked up, you can be successful.
That part.
Okay.
That whole part.
Okay,
right
then.
We are not our past. We are not our past.
Okay,
And
you
so
heard her.
We should not allow the past to dictate our today.
Okay,
Because if
well
you do,
said.
you just lost, man. You're lost in the sauce, and you just like heaping dirt on yourself, man. You got to get out of there. When you locked up, when they set me free, they set all of me free, right?
Okay.
My mind too, right? While I was in there, I was like getting this together on the inside, right? Trying to understand what these negative emotions was: the shame, the guilt, the fear, the dread, the low self-esteem, the low self-worth, all of those things, I found out about those things so I can be better, because I didn't want to get out of prison and go back to the block and, do the same shit and end up right back in there.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying, man? No, man. When I seen, it might sound strange, but I can remember when I was in prison and we used to have to walk that line going to the chow hall like little ants.
Yes.
And they standing in that tower with those guns drawn on us like, bitch, if you get out of line hole, it's on, we gonna tap that ass.
Yes, of course.
We gonna get you, right?
Yes.
And it was just at this moment in time, I actually, I don't know, like I said, it was an out-of-body experience, or I don't know, the universe or God was telling me, this is not acceptable. Because I actually saw myself walking in that fucking line like I'm a little ant. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going around like, no, that's not how to live.
Okay.
But eventually I went back again, girl. I ain't gonna lie. That was the first time I've been in prison twice. Mm-hmm. That was the first time. But I guess I didn't get my fill out there in them streets. So I went out and did what I was big and bad enough to do every day until I went back again. So
okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. So can you give a little background about how you grew up and like how was your household when you were small?
Okay. So I grew up here in Jacksonville. Excuse me. We stayed in we stayed with an old man named Mr. Sweet first. Mm-hmm. Little creepy man, but I grew up only with my mother.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't have a father. Never knew my father. Okay. Right. So I knew automatically something was missing in my life. So my mom did the best she could. Mm-hmm. She had a religious zeal, and she took us to church all the time, and it was like overwhelming for me. And I was it was a lot of rules, and regulations, and strictness, and if you do this, you go into hell. You doing that, you go to hell. So it was so rigid, and I was so full of fear, like constantly. You know what I'm saying?
Because you didn't want to go to hell.
I didn't want to go to hell. No, I didn't want to go to hell. And I was confused because like my mom go to church and she did all these things in the church, and then she come home and she called me everything but a child of God.
Yeah.
And I was confused, and I was angry towards God. Mm-hmm. I was angry because I didn't understand none of this. Yes. I didn't understand. Okay. Right? And it was like the church was my mom's life, right? Everything everything she did for the church. She did it for the church. Food stamp, welfare check, and then we went to school with the finest clothes and stuff like that. She she had to pay her tithes and her dues and her offerings and all of that. Okay. And all of that came from the money the state gave her for us. So we didn't have, the best things. Well, we really didn't have nothing. We did what we had to do. And she got little patterns from Eckerd drugs and those. I don't know. I'm throwback, y'all. I'm telling my age. Don't let these eyelashes fool you.
Okay. And they on fleek too. They on fleek.
So it's like, I was not like up to par with the children, and I often compared myself.
Okay.
With them, right? And one time I thought I was like, okay, I'm gonna fit in this year. You know what I'm saying? My mom actually took us to the store, bought us a pair of shoes, you know, and she bought me this nice little wraparound. Oh, it's the same color this is. I can't remember that. I will not forget that for nothing, right? Brought me this wraparound little fluffy shirt, little ruffled shirt, and she made me some pants with her little material.
Okay.
A sewing machine, and I knew I was hot shit, right?
Yeah.
I went to school. I had on my little gear. I was excited because my mama listened to me. She heard me for the first time. She bought us some new stuff. We going to school. Let's have something new, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get to school, girl. I'm feeling good about myself. My little self-esteem up. You know, I'm
confidence boosted and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna fit in with these kids. This year, y'all ain't gonna make me feel like I don't belong. Girl, when I get to school, first thing they did was rag on me. They was like,
For real?
look at her pants, girl. And I had on Swedish knits. But Swedish knits wasn't in season that year.
Yeah.
It was about 2 years
okay.
ago. But I had, you know, and ever since then, I battled with my worth, low self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Constantly comparing myself with other people.
Okay.
Looking at them, looking at me, looking at them, looking at me. Then holding my head down in shame because I wasn't good enough or I didn't fit in or I wasn't, you know, the popular girl or whatever. So that went on for a very long time, a long time. And, you know, through junior high school, I carried that with me. It was like a constant, like dark shadow.
Okay.
Right? Constantly over me, right? So I started with junior high school. Got involved, you know, we moved to another project, so elementary school's over with, So now I'm going to junior high, you know what I'm saying, I'm being a little bit rebellious because you ain't gonna be telling me to keep going to this damn church.
Yeah.
You're not gonna keep taking me to this church when I don't understand what's going on, and if this God is so loving and kind, right, I guess he give this guy in the church permission to marry all the women in the church. So it was totally confusing because he's the overseer and you got like 5 wives.
Yeah.
In the same church. You divorced one, you married another. You divorced one. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was in a constant state of confusion when it came to religion or spirituality or whatever. And I just didn't want to have nothing to do with that. So I started to rebel.
Okay.
Then I found out about reefer.
So when was the first time that you actually got in trouble?
I was 14.
And what you do?
When I found out about reefer, I skipped school with my friends. You know, I started hanging with when I went to the junior high, started hanging out with the clique. You know, the Project Kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And finally understand, coming into myself, you know what I'm saying? So to speak, but not even knowing what the self was in the first place.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure it out from them. I'm trying to figure it out from Cosby Show. I'm trying to figure out from, you know, everything externally.
Okay.
Externally, right? And I didn't figure it out the right way. So I got in trouble. I skipped school. You know, when I skipped school, we went to Eckerd Drugs, and you know, I had started learning about makeup, and I needed makeup, so I stole makeup out of Eckerd Drugs. They took me to juvie. Okay. And when they took me to juvie, my mom, the strict Christian, that's her right there, told my ass up from them people stole in the car all the way home in the tub. She did not play that. No, you do not. You're going to hell. You're going to hell. You going to hell, girl. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And that made me more angry.
Yeah.
Right? So I just strict, fuck it. I'm rebelling.
So, what sent you to prison?
The bank.
Okay. What about the bank?
Well, no, take that back. The state of Florida sent me to prison versus Tarshea. You know, because I was, what sent me to prison was, you know, because I went through all of that. You know, I'm gonna say because it's like through my experience, all of that, I still had low self-esteem, and I still felt like I didn't fit in, no matter where I lived. It was like a core issue. It was like rooted in me, right?
Okay.
So I started experimenting with drugs. started experimenting with drugs.
What drugs?
Crack, weed. After weed, I went to hard drugs immediately. Like
what age?
Okay, so I was like 14, not immediately, not 14 and shit like that. I would say like 18, 19, maybe. I don't know. 20.
So what make you want to, at that young age, like to smoke crack?
No, it's like I was looking for my friend. Like, I went to her auntie house.
Okay.
Right? And this is dude. I had kids and all of that, right? Going through all this different baby daddy drama, baby daddy getting another girl with my name. Oh my God, that just compiled on a low self-esteem and a low self-worth. I really wasn't good enough. He had to go get somebody black like me and her name Tasha too.
Okay.
So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could not figure it out for nothing. Then I had 2 kids from this one guy. We went through so much. Then I met the other guy. He's supposed to be my knight in shining armor. That's 16 first child, 17 second child, 19 third child. Wasn't on crack. Let's get that clear. Wasn't on crack.
Okay.
33rd baby daddy went through the same things with that the first baby daddy. I knew how to pick them.
Yeah.
Cheaters, whatever. So I had kids, going through it with the baby, drama, all that shit with the kids. I'm young. I'm not responsible. My mom ain't teach me how to be responsible.
Yeah.
She really ain't like sit me down and say, hey, you're supposed to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm living with my mama, everything paid. Yeah. I see everything paid. You know what I'm saying? No effort on my part, right?
Yeah.
It's not like she like sat me down and nurtured me or guided me into becoming a young adult.
Okay.
Or a teenage mother. Especially being religious, that was against the church.
Yeah, yeah.
You supposed to be banned. You don't supposed to be, you got to be hid away because you don't want to bring embarrassment to the family.
Yeah.
Right, so I had to, I eventually got my own place, following up footsteps, going project to project to project to project. And baby daddy drama and all of that stuff, and that led to me finding some friends, in this apartment complex, thinking I got a new start life. Then I went to go see my girlfriend, Quo, and she was with her auntie. She came to my apartments on the weekends, and I'm like 19, 20 or something like that. So with 3 kids, so I go to Quo's aunt's house and ask for Quo, and the house was smoked up like a mug, right? And I said, hey, Quo here? And she was like, no, she ain't here, baby, not yet. And my ass, I'm like, what y'all doing? She said, we getting high. You want to try? I said, I ain't going to get hooked down. But she said, no, baby, go ahead.
Yeah.
So I did it.
Okay.
And from then on, I was off to the races. I thought I found something to feel that void, make me feel invincible. I ain't have to worry about low self-esteem. I ain't have to worry about none of that stuff. Eventually, it cost me a lot.
Okay.
It did.
So did that play a part in you in the banks?
Yeah.
Okay. So
then I had to get the next one, and the next one, and the next one, right? And I didn't want to be that girl. Let's be clear.
Okay.
I didn't want to be that girl to be jumping in and out because I was about that life now.
Okay.
But I ain't want to be in one of them girls to be jumping in and out them cars.
Okay.
And catching HIV.
Okay.
And going through all this shit. So I really did. Y'all believe it or not. My mom brought me up in church, so I had some kind of belief system. But even though it was distorted.
So you didn't want to be no trick.
So I prayed. I ain't want to be I ain't want to be no trick. I ain't want to be no prostitute. I ain't want to be no homo.
Okay.
I ain't want to jump because I don't remember now. I done been in the church for a long time, and they talking about how you have sex with these people, these spirits jump off on you, right?
Yeah,
and you having sex with these people on these drugs, and those spirits jump, you won't be fucked up.
Exactly.
So my mind, I'm gonna be fucked up. So I said a sincere prayer. I promise you, I said a sincere prayer to God. Although I didn't know who God was, even though I didn't know, had no personal relationship or nothing like that. I said, teach me how to use my head.
Yeah.
More than I use my ass. And I don't mean sucking no dick. I don't mean that bullshit like that. No, because I am not with that shit. Because I really, really thought them things going to jump on me. And I was going to be fucked all up. Because I done seen the people around here talking to themselves and all that shit. So, and I promise you, it wasn't even 30 minutes later. It was a man came up to the little filling station I was at. He was drunk to Cooter Brown. And I was like, mister, you shouldn't be driving your car. And you might can go to jail. Right? You might go to jail. You get a DUI. You need some help. So he was like, yeah, help.
Yeah.
I said, you want me to drive? He said, yeah. So it was right down here down at the Shell station on Main Street.
Okay.
And then he was like, I'm trying to get to the bank, and the bank right across the street.
Yeah.
Right there. Cut this off. So I drove him to the bank. And I took him to the bank. He gave me his card, and he told me to put it in the machine and gave me the PIN number. And I've never seen that before in my life.
Okay.
As the money came out of that machine, it was like something else jumped on.
Okay.
I was like, wow. It makes it that simple?
Yeah.
You can get money just like that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shoot. Next thing you know, bitch, I was off to the motherfucking races. Bitch, I want to go to every bank in America.
Okay.
So, and it was like, to me, that was God answering my prayer, because I didn't want to die from AIDS. I didn't want to die from trick and going out in the street. You know what I'm talking about? Doing all that shit. I wasn't on that shit, bro. For real. So, I thought this is the way God would answering my prayers.
Okay, so was you getting folks' bank cards and cleaning them out at the ATM, or was you going inside and getting the bank?
Baby, listen. I was doing every fucking thing. It didn't matter to me.
Okay.
I was trying to, listen. I this is what I did. I called the bank and I asked the bank what to do. And they told me what to do.
Okay.
Because I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
I wanted to know how to get their money.
Okay.
And they told me how to get their money. So I just practiced it until I perfected it.
Okay.
I practiced it every day, Monday through Friday. Sunday they were closed. So every day.
Okay.
Right? I'm picking up people that look like somebody they know.
Okay,
right?
I got you.
Or, you know, they already know me. They know me, you know, they know my little skilo, what I do to get my money. So people always coming to you from here or there. Hey, I got something for you. Give me $20.
Yeah, okay.
And they give me everything that I need to do what I need to do, in other words, right? So I do my motherfucking deal, shit.
Okay.
I get this money. I get the money. And I kept on getting the money until I couldn't.
Okay,
and
so what made you hide? Was you high or they just jumped down on you?
One high, I was greedy.
You was greedy. So how did you get messed up?
Working with other people.
Oh, for real? Did they drop a dime on you?
Dropped a whole dime on me.
Okay, so who was it? One of the people that you was with, running with, did they get caught first and told on you?
No, they tried to do it themselves.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they tried to do it themselves, right? And got caught, and then they threw me up under the bus. Okay,
so what was you doing that day when the police jumped down on you and got you?
Well, I don't know what I was in Pearl World, and I was walking up the street, and I don't know, but I really don't remember, to be honest.
Okay.
Right, but I can remember when I did. I don't know if I was driving, because I ain't never had a license now.
Okay.
I don't know if I got pulled over, but they caught me.
Okay.
Right, and when they caught me, it was like I was happy.
You was happy? So you was tired?
Period.
Okay.
It was
so
hard.
what was the process of going in the county jail here in Florida?
The process?
Yeah.
Bitch, these motherfuckers put your ass in the holding cell. You been that bitch like 12, 13, 14 hours till you process through. You know what I'm saying? You sit there on hard benches, cold benches. You know what I'm saying? You just in that bitch, right? Then they call you. You go through this intake process. Then eventually, maybe 14 hours later, you in your room.
Okay.
You know?
So
then you got to get up and go to court.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And being on drugs, bitch, you don't want to go to goddamn court. You want to just sleep that shit off. You know you ready to get you. For me, I want to go to bed. Don't come fucking with me, y'all. But oh no, I didn't go. They didn't. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. But I know they caught me with like 15 IDs and 24 Social Security cards.
God damn. So did your charges go federal or state?
State. And it's so crazy because it's like a lot of this stuff, they say this shit was reported stolen. And I told the truth. I told the truth. I said, listen, they can say this shit's stolen. They just said it's stolen because they don't want to they wanted another free ID because y'all get them free IDs. I told them people to motherfucking run down. I told the whole truth. Really? I said these people sell their shit because they want more crack.
Okay.
Let's be clear.
Okay.
They sold their ID and all their information because they wanted more drugs, and they reported stolen to y'all like somebody done robbed them, so y'all could get them a pass to go get another ID because they wanted to get high.
Okay.
And I guess they checked it out, and all of it, you know, it worked out.
Okay.
So I ain't had no extra charges.
Okay.
Right? My thing was getting caught by driving my license suspended. If I didn't get caught by driving my license suspended, none of this shit, I wouldn't have went through none of that shit.
Okay.
Because they opened up some kind of investigation because I had so many. That part. And then they caught me on camera.
Okay.
They caught me on camera at an ATM, and from there they came and brought me all this shit while I was in there. They was like, "Is this you? This you? This you?" Like, damn, you a chameleon, right?
Yeah.
I got out bald head one day, got a wig on next day, this that dirty. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Playing the part.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And at that moment in time, I was like, "Fuck it, I surrender."
Yeah.
It's me. I
So
got tired. Cause you know what I'm saying? You gotta worry about a fucking popo all the time.
yeah.
You gotta worry about this. You gotta worry about no man. That shit ain't how you don't live like that ain't like that ain't how to live life. That ain't life, man. That's that bullshit for real, man.
So how much time did they give you?
They offered me 10 years.
And you took it?
Hell fuck no. The fuck? No.
So did you take it to trial?
Bitch, no, I ain't taking the trial. I'm a good negotiator, bitch. I went to rob banks all this long time. Rob banks from, I don't mean robbing. Y'all know I don't mean no gun. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
You never watch it.
Yeah.
I ain't had no gun. I just used my mind. Okay? Smart. But anyway, they offered me 10 years for schemes to defraud a financial institution.
Okay.
4 counts.
Okay.
4 counts, right? And I'm looking around the jail cell. You know, back then, everybody frauding.
Yeah.
Everybody probably still fraud. Not me, though. Fuck that shit. I don't like that shit. No. God bless them. Doing a good job. Good job. But we get to that. But, this girl was like, this is my first offense. And bitch, it's my first offense, too. How they go? Oh, they just offered me some probation. What the fuck is the difference between you and me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to advocate for myself. Right? Okay. And then the man said, oh, we'll go down to 5. I said, I'm not taking that either. She said, what you'll take? I said, I take 1 for the Father, 1 for the Son, 1 for the Holy Spirit. That religion kick back in.
Yeah. Okay.
So the religion kicked back in real quick, and they was like, okay. We'll go for that.
Okay.
And I did 2.5 years.
Okay.
I did 2.5 years in prison. You know, the roughest time of my life.
So
they had me down here, homestead.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Was you making store?
What, like getting canteen?
Yeah, canteen.
Bitch, I went from something to nothing.
Something to nothing real quick.
I had no money. I had to watch humbling experience, let's be clear. Humbling.
Okay. So what did you do to get canteen?
Wash clothes, people clothes. You know what I'm saying? Cleaned up for them. I was a houseman, so I had a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, to get inside of myself, to learn why I did what I did, or why I was feeling the way I was feeling. What the fuck is wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? So, I went from making like $5,000 a week to $3 a week.
And that $3 was cleaning up the folks and washing their clothes?
Washing their clothes, cleaning up for folks, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes anybody want nobody to clean up. They probably got all the people. They got who they got to do the work already. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they $2.50. But it was humbling. So it taught me to develop a relationship with the God of my understanding. Right?
Okay.
Not my mama God. Not the one that's gonna send me to motherfucking hell. I want to go to hell.
Yeah.
And I had to release all that fear. I had to release all that shame. I had to release all that guilt because I left my children. Bitch, I was in the street for real, right? I was about their life.
Okay.
I was about their life for real. You know, so went to prison, did them 2.5 years, and I got out, you know, in 2016. 2016, you know, with a new lease on life.
Okay.
New direction, new everything, new city. I wasn't in jail. We gotta be damn if I was coming back to Jacksonville. Them hoes been waiting. They were waiting on me to come back here.
Yeah.
They probably had everything stored up. Tosh getting that. Y'all, we getting ready. We got 55 IDs. So no. So I had to make a decision. I gave up work release because I ain't finna get work release so I can get out here save a little bit of money, go back to the street, start using drugs, do all that shit all over again, go back to the same cycle of behaviors and things like that. So they had a program. I was introduced to a program while I was in there. I advocated to get into this program. So I got into that program and I graduated from that program. And from that, I moved to South Florida. Okay. And when I moved to South Florida after prison.
So what's the name of the program that you advocated to get in?
It's called LEAP.
LEAP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so they really helped you? Or what would you say?
They did what they did. They believed in, they helped me believe in myself. They helped me believe in myself. They helped me build a healthy self-esteem, right? Okay. Knowing that I'm worth it, because they took a chance on putting me in their program. Not too many people get in this program. Okay. And besides that, right, I was the only black person in the program. Okay. I got you. Class, right? So, you know, it made me feel better about myself, but more so it gave me an opportunity to grow in other areas. Get out of that street mentality. Be around people doing different things. You know what I'm saying? Because bitch, all I knew was the fucking street. You know what I'm saying?
So how long was the program?
It was maybe like, I don't know, 9 months. 9 months. The last part of my before I EOS. Okay. Right, they transferred me to Homestead Prison. And they locked me up with people who was never getting out. And that, like, I'm like, why the fuck am I over here? I'm in community custody, right? Why am I over here with these people here? Yeah. What? In a cell by myself. Oh, Lord. And in my mind, I was like, oh, shit. Something else done popped up. That's why they getting me prepared. Yeah. Or something like that. These are the thoughts that was in my head, but it was never like that, you know. It was just a process of me going from here. You know, this is the room they had available and stuff like that. So yeah, eventually I got out, moved to South Florida, started working for the organization that accepted me in the program, the LEAP program. Started working with them when I got released. And they was working in this renting space, like co-working space, office space from another organization called Center for Social Change, which is in South Florida, Miami. And LEAP really didn't have a lot of work for me, and it was like, well, we on you, you know. To me, y'all just put me out. Let's just be clear. Y'all just let me go because y'all need another black face in order to, you know, continue the mission. Right? My time was up. As the success story. They need another one under their belt.
Yeah,
so they know that this program works or whatever.
I get.
So I started volunteering when they didn't have no work with the Center for Social Change, and from there everything changed. I learned how to be, you know, how to accept myself just as I am. Now, don't get it twisted. I went from street to a desk. With a computer. From prison, right? So from street, prison to a desk with a computer. I know nothing about that. None of that stuff. So this place allowed me to grow. They helped me grow. They were patient with me. They were tolerant with me. You know, I had a little few slips and dips and weekend sips, too many. You know, they still held on to me. They encouraged me. They built me up internally, and I met some of the most fabulous people. Right? And eventually, and one, let's just be clear, one is Rosy Lopez, and she is the vice president of the entire company. And she the one introduced me to you. Yeah, she did. She was like, Tarshea,
thank you, Rosy. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Rosy Lopez.
Yes!
That's what I'm talking about.
And she is such a gem, and she has helped me in this process. And dude, I'm talking about, listen, she just loved me until I was able to love myself. She loved me, right? And her, Lucinda, my boss, Bill, Valerie, Lupe, Michelle, everybody, right? You know, at first I was like, I'm just this fucking project, right? I'm just a project to these people, to these white people. I'm just a project, you know.
But they really helped you and showed you love and cared for you.
I'm talking about for real.
It
was genuine.
Okay.
You know, being from that program I was in until to this thing here, it was a whole different feel. Because I think I was damaged by that program. I think I was damaged because I had high expectations. Right? And then it was like,
you was let down?
I was let down because I was myself.
Okay.
I was let down because it's what do you call it? It's I don't think they understand it. We are people. We place our lives.
Okay. Just not a number or an application.
Well, yeah, we're not just a freaking
or a study case.
Exactly. We're not a statistic. We're not. We're not. I'm a person who have feelings, who've been damaged, and I feel like y'all built me up just to damage me again. Right?
Okay.
Tell me I'm too sassy or whatever. Right? I'm who I am, and acceptance is the key. If you can't accept me, how are you gonna accept me? You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Period. You don't accept me as I am, just as I am. And in this moment, you're not accepting my process to become great, or to become, better, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of let me down. But the center came back and built me up. You know, it's a tedious journey of failing and getting back up, But I found my footing.
Okay.
I found my footing, and I eventually was given an opportunity to come here, back home, right? And start community homes here in Jacksonville.
Okay.
To give back to the community.
Yes.
And today I am the executive director of Community Building Institute.
Okay. Congratulations.
That same company, Center for Social Change, this is a sister organization to this company. And my boss is like, he's just, he's loving, he's caring, he's kind.
Okay.
He's just, do you. Go. I bid you well. and that's an opportunity don't come
like that. Yes.
That, period. So I could either sink or swim. Right? I could come home, I could go back to that old negative behavior. But bitch, I'm gonna come and show up.
Yeah, and you look damn good too. That's what I'm talking about.
Girl, I'm gonna come.
Yes.
I'm not that same girl I was way back when, right? Let me introduce you to the new me.
Okay. Introduce yourself. Bossed up. Don't talk about.
No better than. I'm not better than.
Okay.
Than no one. I don't forget where I come
from. Of course.
But I'm different now. I'm way different. My mind is different. My mindset is different. Everything is different.
Your energy is good too. When I first met you, everything. Like say, you look nice, house nice, you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? I see that BMW S5 truck in the driveway. Y'all better believe it. She doing hella good. You know what I'm saying?
And it's all because somebody took a chance to believe in me. He believed it. My boss believed in me. Right?
And that's
I didn't
good.
believe in myself, right? He gave me the opportunity. Then the people that was around me, he probably didn't know what he was doing at the time. He probably didn't know that was just God using him to do that, right? He was, hey, but I'm grateful.
Yes.
I'm grateful. So God had all his angels, Rosy, Michelle, Valerie, Lupe, Lucinda, Sarah, all of this
big
whole
ups
team.
To all of them. Big ups to all of them.
To come and just like, hey, girl, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, you can do this. And I'm like, with this, Lupe, she's my coworker now, and she always used to tell me, she'd say, Tarshea, own that. Own your spot.
Yes.
Own your spot.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck is that? What do you mean?
Yeah.
I didn't have an understanding of what owning anything. But now today, I understand.
Yes.
And whatever I do, I own it. This is what I do. This is not who I am. It's a part of who I am, but it's just what I do. So I don't never get it intertwined or twisted, in my mind or in my spirit that, No. I live my life grateful. Every day I wake up, I'm grateful. Every night I go to sleep, I'm grateful because I remember when they had them goddamn doors.
Yes.
Right? I can remember not having a dime in my cantina and can't even get a pack of noodles. Right?
Yes.
I can remember going to sleep hungry. I can remember on drugs, sleeping on people's porches. I can remember. And those who forget are doomed to repeat.
Yes.
So therefore, I don't want to repeat that.
Okay.
So I'll be like, no, remember, if a thought come in my head, like I could go back, bitch, I bet you lying. I tell that thought, baby, that kid rock smooth, because I have. Ain't nothing.
Okay.
Ain't nothing. I'm not going back. So I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful to my life. I got all of my kids back in my life.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? We're growing, building healthy relationships. You know, my family. You know, man, life is good, bro.
Yes,
real,
okay.
Man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everything is good, man. I ain't got no complaints. I ain't got no stress. I ain't got no issues. I ain't got none of that stuff, man. So
Okay.
I'm grateful. My mom probably took me to that damn church a little bit too much, but one thing she did, she took me and she told me to help me, like showed me that it's something greater than me.
Yes.
You know, it's a power greater than myself.
Okay.
Right? And he ain't gonna send me to hell. That part, I had to let that one go.
So what message do you want to leave the people today? And also shout out, you know what I'm saying, the center again and the people and where y'all located and, you know what I'm saying, what you doing, so the people, they can follow you, look y'all up, you know what I'm saying, and everything. And like I said, I want to give a big shout out to the center for actually treating you like a real individual and give you a chance so you can get on your feet, you know what I'm saying, feel better about yourself. And thank you again for also helping the community and doing what you're doing.
Okay. So, what I want to say is, in closing, don't you let nobody, and don't you even do this to yourself, do not let your past dictate your today. All we got is now, and every decision we make affects our future. So do the right things for the right reason. Don't give up on yourself. Don't get up on your dreams. Most of all, don't get up on God, right? Don't give up on the universe bringing you to where you need to be in order to be who you were created to be. Okay? We are Community Building Institute Jacksonville. We are the sister organization of Center for Social Change Miami and Impact Deposit Corporations. We are located in Miami, Florida, 2103 Coral Way. Look up us on Facebook, Instagram. Just changing up, you know, community, one home at a time, and that's what we do. And that's what I'm here to do. And I love what I do. And with that, thank y'all for letting me share it.
All right, and there you have it, another episode on Pink Confinement.
All right.